is Crunch. I have made a game which name is Pet Care. I have made this game so that we all take care of our pets and save animals. Let's see my game.
Hello. My name is Ria. Let's go to the pet shop. Click on the pet shop.
Click on the pet shop.
Wow, so many pets. I like this rabbit best. Could you tell me a good name for my rabbit?
You can choose any name you like. Suppose I put Rosie.
Rosie. It's definitely a good name. Come on now, let's go home. Come on, let's take care of our cute rabbit together.
Now we can take care of our rabbit. We have 3 options. We can feed the rabbit too. We can even feed a pie. And when you want your rabbit to sleep, you click on the moon. Now you can click on done.
Thanks for all the help. Bye for now.
Now I will explain a piece of code. See, this is the code of our carrot. When the sprite means when the carrot is being clicked, it goes to the position near the rabbit. It waits for 1 second and repeats 7 times to go to the next costume and play the sound chant. Then it goes back to its position and switches the costume to the whole piece of carrot. I have made many costumes to show that the rabbit has eaten some portion of the carrot. Bye for now and thank you. Take care of pets. My name is Pranika. Today I will tell you about my topic, that is plants. My project's name is Help Plants. So you all must be aware that plants are very useful to us. So we will learn a few things about plants in this project.
Hello. Today we are learning about plants. They are very important. Come on, let's learn. First we will plant the seed. We should make sure that it gets the right amount of air, water and sunlight.
So here, the seed is changing costume, and when I click on it, she will explain how a seed grows.
This is how seed grows into plant. First the root comes out, then the stem comes out and finally the leaf. Then the bud comes out and flowers blooms and they convert into fruits. This is the process of how the plants grow. There are different parts of plant: roots, stem, shoot, flowers, leaf, buds, etc. They all have their own function. Roots absorb minerals from the soil and support the plant. Leaves are called kitchen of plants because they produce food in the presence of sunlight, air and water. Stem carries minerals and food to all other parts of plant. Let us play a game.
Then we can move our plant. We have to collect all the things that are good for our plant before timer runs out. I want thank you. And now I will explain a bit of my code on plant. Okay, this is the code of my plant. I have used if on edge bounce so that if it's on an edge or a corner, it will 4 steps so that it can move 4 steps forward. I have used the block if and then. Inside the if and then, I have used if key Keep down arrow pressed. Here I have used down arrow. Here I have used up arrow. They go up and down. To change the direction, I have used point in direction 180 and in different numbers. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Anish, and this project I'm presenting is about sun and thermal energy. It's basically about heat and how heat can be formed. First, I'll show you my project and how it works, the different levels, and the ending and losing screen. So let's start. As you can see, I clicked the play button. Now, related to the sun and thermal energy, sun rays are falling down from the sky. Using a rocket ship, using the left, right, up, down arrow keys, we have to move our rocket ship to touch the arrow to get on to the next level. Let's try that. As you can see, I just made it to the next level. Now I made it to the next level. As you can see again, here what we're talking about is the sun and thermal energy and how it's made and how the rocket ship itself produces sun and thermal energy, which means that we can't go too fast. Otherwise, the rocket ship would explode. So I made it go slower. Next, we have to try to get the arrow, and I touched it. Now, the final level is that we, again, with these sun rays, have to dodge them and make it to the arrow. So let's try that. Okay, yes, we made it. So now this is just an ending screen to make a little message and thank you note to the people who played this game. This is also an encouraging message. And yeah, I just said see you later if they ever want to play the game again. Now, let's move on to the most important part, the code. But before we do that, let me show you the losing screen once more again. Just wait. Okay, we're about to get to the play. Okay, there we are. So as you can see, let's say I get hit with a sun ray. I'm going to show you the losing screen. As you saw, I hit the sun ray. Now we're on the you lost screen because our rocket ship died. Anyway, let's move on to the code now, the most important part of the project. First, I'm going to show you one important piece of code that was important for me on the rocket ship. It was the if-then blocks because I wanted the sprite to be able to move while touching the arrow keys. So I said, if the player touches a certain arrow key or presses it, it immediately moves the character up, down, left, or right. Finally, another piece of code that was important was in the you lost screen. This was important because when we realized that we lost the game because a sun ray or something else hit us, we immediately used that broadcasted message to our advantage. So we said, when I get this message that the game has been over and we lost the game, then we have to make this sprite, the you lost screen, go in the front layer so that it doesn't get covered by another object, and then play the sound lose so that the person who's playing the game understands that they lost the game. Finally, I hope you understood the main pieces of code that were important and how my game works. Thank you.
My name is Daya, and I'm presenting draw the polygon sketch that I made. So when it first starts, click on the button to draw the polygon. There's audio playing, which reads the caption at the top. For each one, whichever one you click, you have to enter a certain length, or not certain length, any length, and then we'll draw that. It makes a sound afterwards too. But if you type something in and you type in too big of a number, it will tell you to shrink down that number. So I'll turn that one to I'll turn that one to 60 to get the shape. And it basically has the same mechanics for every button, just drawing it in different fashions. So whichever one it represents to how many sides it has. Pentagon has 5, decagon has 10. Oh, yeah. And you want to make sure it stays in the shape so it can draw it out. And it will draw the whole thing out. Yeah, and that's how the basic of I guess, scratch works. And the one I wanted to talk about is we draw the polygon of the created blocks. So basically there's this feature where you can create your own block, and one of the ones that I want to talk about is the draw polygon one. Inserting this block will do whatever this presents, whatever it's doing here will get added to the spot that this block is dragged to. So whatever this does will affect that block right there. And the premise of it is it uses the pen blocks, and I moved the pen size to 5 so it's not too thin or not too big. I have the color originally as this pinkish color, and then I put the pen down. It repeats the sides, which is this. It changes for each one, so that's why I just said side. And it moves the length steps, which is another block from the variables. It will make a turn when it's 360 degrees divided by the side, so that's how much it will turn. Wait a second, and then it'll change the pen color. Change the pen color basically. And you can see it working. I'll just click on decagon, and you could see the pen color changing for each side. And that's how it works. It's with this draw the polygon.
Hi, my name is Atul, and this is a project that I made, so I'm going to show it to you.
Hello friends. Let's talk about water cycle today. First stage is evaporation. In this process, the heat from the sun causes the water present on the earth to evaporate in the form of vapors and rise up to the sky. Then comes the second stage, condensation. The water vapors accumulate to form clouds. The process of converting from a gaseous form to liquid form is called condensation. The next stage is precipitation. Precipitation takes place when water vapor condense into tiny water droplets, which falls from the sky in the form rain, hail, sleet, or snow. The last stage is collection. The water falling from the sky gathers in different water bodies like oceans, seas, rivers, lakes and ponds. The water evaporates again and the cycle continues. All right, now it is quiz time. Arrange water cycle stages by dragging the stage to its correct sequence number.
So evaporation comes first, so I'm going to put it here. And then condensation comes next. And then comes precipitation. And then
Well done. You understood the water cycle.